Hey everyone, how's it going? Jairo Teixeira here once again. Shall we talk about dogs? Well, I'd like to talk a little bit about a very serious subject, which is dog aggression, okay? And when I say it's a serious subject, and I'm talking about aggression, it's, well, of every type of dog, isn't it? Because some people think like this. Oh, when you talk about aggression, imagine a Rottweiler, a Doberman, a Fila, a Dogo Argentino. No, 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 no. No, don't be fooled, right? Actually, the highest number of aggression cases are from small breed dogs that attack family members, the people in the family. You can research it, you can look it up. The highest number of aggression cases are from small breed animals that attack some member of the family, okay? I'm talking about Shih Tzus, I'm talking about Cocker Spaniels, I'm talking about this Dachshund, this little sausage dog, I'm talking about poodles, I'm talking about small breed animals, okay? Yeah, miniature schnauzers, I'm talking about these animals, okay? And of course, when it's a situation like this with a small animal, it doesn't always make the news. It won't end up in the newspaper or on television, right? But the attacks can be serious. Why? Because these animals are often on their owner's lap, on the sofa, on the bed, and in that way, they are close to people's faces, right? I saw on a place on the internet, a pincher took a piece of a girl's lip. A pincher tore off her lip, the top part. She had to glue it, get plastic surgery there. A pincher, right? A pincher can puncture a person's eye. A miniature poodle can puncture a person's eye, a child's, okay? And this is very common. The person is sitting on the sofa with the dog on their lap. Then someone arrives, the grandson arrives, the daughter arrives, right? Hi, mom. Hi, grandma. They get close and the dog, bam, jumps at their face. They come to kiss the person and the dog is right here, bam, grabs their face, okay? So aggression is a very serious thing. And people keep putting it off, making excuses, right? Because the dog gives warnings, okay? No dog, one fine day, oh, out of nowhere, Jairo, out of nowhere. No, that doesn't exist. Out of nowhere, he attacked. No, there's no such thing as out of nowhere. I have even anticipated attacks. I warned the person that it was going to happen before it happened, more than once. And it turns out the person just puts it off, right? The first time the dog shows it, like it's on your lap, then someone arrived and it growled. Look, it growled. Oh no, it's just that you startled him. He was sleeping. Oh, you came up all of a sudden. Also, you're wearing that cap. Take that cap off. He didn't recognize you. The person starts making up little excuses to avoid seeing the reality. The reality is an animal that is getting out of control. Why? Because he's on the owner's lap all the time, the owner's lap, on the sofa, on the bed. They're giving the dog status. And then suddenly someone arrives, and gets close to the dog's possession, in this case, the owner. When the dog dominates something, observe, you throw some bone, the dog is there with the bone. When another one comes, he lies on top of it, he hides the bone with his paws, he takes possession. He grabs it, he lies on top of it and growls, gives a dirty look, you know. When the dog is on the owner's lap all the time, he takes possession of the owner. That's the question that I ask. Who owns whom? So he starts to think that he is the owner of his owner. And then when someone arrives, he will defend the owner as if he were defending a bone, you know? So but he demonstrates this behavior with barking, with growling. The person doesn't take it seriously. Then the animal matures, right? Goes from a puppy to an adolescent to an adult. When it matures, the behavior matures too, okay? And well, when it comes to medium or large-sized animals, people are at risk of death. And what is there most of on the internet? People getting mutilated, losing a hand, losing an arm, having their face disfigured because the dog attacked, okay? So if you have an animal at home that is showing signs, once it growled, that's it. Seek help, do something. It's no use putting it off because the problem won't go away, okay? And people usually think like, today I spoke with someone, right? No, but no, with people, he's a sweetheart. Oh, he's a sweetheart. He melts. It's just a dog. A dog, he is aggressive? No. If he is aggressive with another dog outside of your control, the only thing you can guarantee me is that you don't have control of the dog. You can't guarantee anything else. No, he won't bite people. No. You can't guarantee anything. You can't guarantee anything. You don't have control of the dog. You go out on the street, he tries to attack other dogs. You can't stop him. He overrides your decisions and tries to attack dogs on the street. How are you going to guarantee that he won't attack a person? How are you going to guarantee it if you don't have control of the animal? You can only guarantee me one thing, that you don't have control of the animal. And then anything can happen. Today he's attacking dogs. Tomorrow he could be attacking people. And that includes your family members and even you, right? Because Pierre, it has already happened several times too. No, it has already bitten my husband. It has already bitten my son. It has already bitten the maid. It has never bitten me. Of course not. You are the source of the problem. You keep coddling the dog, calling him my king. Go against him once. Try going against him. Let's see if he'll keep with kisses all over you. Understand? He will attack other people, right? That the case, the case I remembered just now, the owner kept coddling the dog. She spoiled the dog. The husband didn't. So the dog, of course, was hostile to the husband, hostile to the son, hostile to whoever didn't pay him bribes, hostile to whoever didn't pay the toll, hostile to whoever didn't ask for his blessing. Then the owner there, she's there fawning over the dog. He doesn't do anything. I remember a case here of a Rottweiler. It lunged a wealthy family, right? It lunged at the security guard who was taking care of the house. Oh, how cool. They thought it was funny. It lunged at the pool guy. The guy had to jump into the pool to escape the dog. Then it growled at the son. Then she got worried and brought the dog to work with me. It stayed with me. But up until then, everything was fine. The day the dog growled at her, she said, I don't want this dog anymore. The day it growled, I don't want this dog anymore. Meaning, as long as it was threatening other people, that was fine. When it was her son, whoa, my son, right? Oh, the pool guy. Oh, the security guard. Oh, the employee, the driver. Oh, it growled at my son. Whoa, it growled at me. I don't want this dog anymore. People are like that. So they just keep putting it off, right? And as long as it's not their problem, let others deal with it, right? As if it were like that, right? As if it weren't a thing that's extremely serious, an animal, especially an animal of the size of a Rottweiler, right? But it's not just the Rottweiler, it's any dog. Any dog can attack. Oh, Gyro, I got a golden because goldens don't attack. They're gentle. Is that so? Then explain to me why a golden bit the face of the sister-in-law of a client of mine. Bit the face. Yeah, so goldens don't attack? Yeah, exactly. Get it? People think there are good dogs. No. The good dog, there's only one kind of good dog, which is the well-trained dog. The only good dog is a well-behaved dog, a trained dog. The rest are out of control. It's not that they're mean, they're just dogs out of control. There's no such thing as a good dog. There's no such thing as a friendly dog. There's no such thing as a treacherous dog. Never, look, all the dogs that tried to attack me or attacked me, all of them were extremely honest with me. They all said, I'm going to bite you. Since I work with dogs and I work with a margin of risk, some tried to bite me. I avoided it. Others bit me, but none were fake. Oh, Gyro, how are you doing? Cool. No, there is no such thing as a treacherous dog, folks. Incapable dog. Imagine a dog being capable of lying. No, it doesn't exist. There are dogs that are out of control. To a layperson, a dog is unpredictable. To me, it is totally predictable. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to foresee the aggressions. Several times I said, look, this dog is going to bite. It bit. Look, this dog is going to kill this little dog. It killed it. Look, it's going to attack your daughter. It attacked. How come? Do I have a crystal ball? No, unfortunately not. If I had a crystal ball, I would win the New Year's lottery, but that's not the case. It's just that dog behavior is a science. It's an exact science, and I can, due to the deep knowledge I have of dogs, I can foresee behaviors, okay? But dogs, there's no such thing as a friendly dog. There's no such thing as a treacherous dog. What exists is a dog out of control. If your dog has started, growled once, seek help. It won't go away. It will get worse. It won't get better on its own. It's no use trying to cover the sun with a sieve. Don't try to sweep the dirt under the rug. It's going to cause trouble, okay? Seek help. Aggression is a very serious thing, especially if it involves children, the elderly, or medium to large-sized dogs. Be careful, okay? If you want to know more about another subject or want to suggest a topic, you can leave it in the comments below. If you want to know more about my community, because now I'm going to talk about this same subject in more detail, specific cases, I'm going to make a video for the community. If you want to know more about the dog training community, there's a QR code right there. You can go in and ask for information. All right? That's all for today. A hug to everyone and see you next time.